The Democrats just can't win. Try as they may, they cannot spin enough lies to fool the American people into turning against their successful America First president. According to this latest Gallup poll, Americans do not care about the Russia hysteria. They're focused on the economy and making America great again. From Zero Hedge. While ever hope-filled expectations among the left are for a blue wave in the midterm elections, we suspect things may not turn out quite as planned given the last week's crisis. Even before President Trump had set foot in Helsinki, the left and the media were banging the drums of war against the thug Putin and how he would trump Trump. And once the press conference furore was over, all hell broke loose as the left-leaning world attempted to outsignal one another's virtue as to the treasonous surrender that had occurred. So much so, in fact, that the internet became full of Trump and treason chatter, more so even than when he joked in July 2016 about Russia having Hillary's missing 30,000 emails. There's just one problem with the Democrats' unending focus on Russia and the media's constant collusion chatter: few Americans care, because, drum roll, they have real lives in the real economy to worry about. As the latest survey from Gallup shows, when asked what the most important problem facing the nation is, Russia did not even warrant a 1%, and worse still, it is declining in importance from there. As David Sirot noted, Gallup recently did a poll of what Americans say is the most important problem facing the country. One finding: the percentage of Americans saying situation with Russia is the most important problem is literally too small to represent with a number. So with all that energy expended on pinning the Russia collusion tail on Trump's campaign donkey, let alone former FBI Director Comey's insistence that anyone voting Republican is anti-American, we are reminded of the blinkered view of the world so many suffer from and what Steve Bannon said yesterday at CNBC's Delivering Alpha conference. The Democrats abandoned the American worker. The meddling was on the margin, and the Democrats need to accept this. The collusion, they haven't found one shred of evidence. The Democrats have yet to embrace why they lost. They have wanted a do-over since 2:30 a.m. on November 9, and they've lied and they've bitched, and in November they'll get their do-over. But on November 6th, the deplorables will be plenty jacked up. But in November, voters will render their decision, and whatever they decide, it'll be on Trump's platform of economic nationalism, which has boosted economic growth and created jobs. It's an up or down vote. The economy, the tax cuts, the whole package. I think the Fed's going to say in the second quarter it's at 4% because of economic nationalism. So, will the left find policies to run on that are not socialism, and are not Trump?